Welcome to Katie's Empathy and the series Powerful Feminine Energy Unleashed. I hope that first portion of the video was able to bring you to a peaceful place. And this is going to be another reading from The Divine Feminine by Megan Watterson, and it's just going to be for the rest of your weekend. So let's go ahead and get straight into pulling the cards. Let's see which card the Divine has for us today. So I'm just calling on Divine energy, on Goddess energy, on the Divine Feminine, on our higher selves, our intuitive selves, the softness in us, the feminine in us. What can we learn from you today? We have Rita of Cascia, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. And there she is. All right, so let's see what Rita has for us in the book. Saint Rita of Cassia's life demonstrates the power of prayer to shift even what appears to be an impossible cause. She was born Margherita Lotti in 1381 in Italy to noble parents. She is associated with bees because as a child it is said that they swarmed her but never stung her. And bees are symbolic of Mary and the diligent work that must be done to gather honey, or the immortal sweetness of Christ's love. Although Rita wanted to enter a convent, she was forced to marry Paolo Mancini and had her first child at age 12. Her husband was a wealthy nobleman who had many enemies in Cascia. Rita endured abuse and infidelities, but through prayer and kindness, she converted him to Catholicism. He then renounced the family feud known as La Vendetta. Even though Paolo had become a new man, a member of the feuding family murdered him for his previous acts. Rita's two sons wanted to avenge their father's death, but before they could, both died of dysentery. After the death of her husbands and sons, Rita wanted to enter the monastery of St. Mary Magdalene in Cascia. She was given the condition that her family had to reconcile with the family that had killed her husband before she could gain entrance. Rita prayed to her patron, Saints John the Baptist, Augustine of Hippo, and Nicholas of Tolentino, to assist her in creating peace between the two rival families. The bubonic plague was ravaging Italy at the time and happened to take several members of both families. This was enough hardship that they agreed to relinquish the feud. Rita entered the St. Mary Magdalene Monastery at the age of 36. Catholic legend says that she was transported into the monastery by her three patron saints via levitation. And legend also relates that while she was meditating on Christ at age 60, a ray of light pierced her between the eyes. The stigmata remained there until her death of tuberculosis in the monastery in 1457. So, Rita of Cascia, the patroness of impossible causes. Let's see what it says when you select her card. Despite popular belief, Saint Rita isn't about suffering or martyrdom. Not in this context. Here, she is about the miracles that happen when we choose to be steadfast about something or someone. This does not mean remaining in a situation that is harmful to us. It means knowing that we can believe anything is possible and that everyone is ultimately forgiving. Because forgiveness isn't about someone else, it's about freeing ourselves. We might have to draw fierce boundaries and possibly never see this person again. But we can pray for any distance that a light larger than our own transform them. That a love that's greater than what we alone can hold and have for them might offer them a new life. So despite the fact that the family had killed her husband and there were these feuds that lasted for years, she prayed that the families would mend things, and they did. So it's about, what I'm seeing here is that, Rita of Cascia is about really believing that people can change and can transform themselves, even if you have to be far away from them, even if you have to separate yourself from the situation altogether. She still prayed for their well-being and that things would be right amongst the families. Saint Rita is asking us foremost to never give up on what we want for ourselves. And she's suggesting that the path to what we desire is in our belief that it is still possible. We might not know how or when things will align for us, but we can participate in a deep prayer, a bone trust that at some point what we most desire will arrive. It is so easy to lose faith in what you are working towards. And I've really been feeling that way lately, how all of these things that I have been working towards, it seems like sometimes opportunities just don't come and things never line up. But the key here for me is to trust that things are happening the way they need to, and to continue doing the work that I need to do, and know that eventually things will align the way they're supposed to. Sometimes I think the longer it takes for you to get somewhere, to get to a goal you have or a dream you have, the more outstanding the results will be and the more unbelievable it will be. And, I've really been practicing praying lately, or really just connecting with how I speak to the universe, how I speak to, how I put my energy out into the world, into the universe. And I think letting go and trusting that things will happen as they need to, and not questioning the process, and leaving room open along the way for people to heal and other people, because none of us are really here. We're not alone in this world, and along with that, nothing that happens to us is only about us. Everywhere we go, we are interconnected with all the people in our lives. And, a lot of times our dreams might involve other people or other things. And so it's just allowing everyone to get to where they need to be, and praying and sending that beautiful healing energy towards everyone involved, so that we can all work towards what is coming. Her soul voice meditation is, what do I believe is possible for my life? What do I believe is possible for my life? I heard her quote today. I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was a song or something I saw on social media, but it's just kind of a statement that what your beliefs are your limitations. So your beliefs in yourself, what you believe about yourself, what you believe about your life, that is where you're at, and that is what you will bring to you. Do you believe that you can make things happen for yourself? Do you believe that your wildest desires and dreams can come true? If not, then they probably never will. So, what do you believe is possible for your life? An intention from her is, I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. Sending that energy out, praying for what you would like in your life, praying and from a totally authentic place, creating those channels of possibility. Yeah. So that was Rita of Cascia. I hope you enjoyed this reading. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day.